All right. I'm just checking on like my phone to make sure that the audio is working. Ooh, audio is working. Okay, cool. And I can see the chat here. Okay, so we're doing our first like study live stream because I need something to hold me accountable because I am not accountable when it comes to school. I'm just not. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. And to be clear, like one of the main things that I have an issue with school is the fact that I already have a career path in engineering and project management. So it's kind of hard for me to like justify finishing school. So it's like a lot of money, and like particularly this semester I'm paying out of pocket, right? So you do not become an independent student until you are 24 years old, and I am 23. So I just to give you some background in general about my schooling, literally no one's in here, so I'm gonna try to, you know, like not go into too much until maybe one or two people pops in. But yeah, basically I went to Plymouth State, and I'm gonna pop this up on my other screen. Yeah, it was just working. Okay, yeah. I went to Plymouth State to start with. It was a big mistake. It was not my finest moment. I should not have done that. I did meet my best friend out of it, so that was super great. But I should not have gone to Plym to begin with. I'm from Florida. I ended up going to New Hampshire for school for my first 2 years, and I did not have a good time. I didn't like the environment. I didn't like the school itself. It was cold all the time. Like you would get there and it would be warm for like a month, and then we'd jumpstart into fall in September, and then all of a sudden it's fucking winter, and it was just ridiculous. So I just couldn't handle it. Like I really couldn't. It was not for me. And I tried to like the people. I tried to get involved because I thought that if I got involved on campus more, that would be the thing that made the difference. And let me tell you, it was not. It was not the thing that made the difference at all. What made the difference was the day I decided to bring my happy ass home. That was what made the true difference there. So, yeah, I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. But we're gonna get started a little bit. I'm just gonna look at my calendar. So I have this calendar that I write everything in. Obviously I have my iPad. I don't do well with digital planning. It doesn't work for me at all. So yeah, we are starting in just a few minutes. I am still working out like the whole streaming shit. It's quite difficult, I would say. Like figuring out the best marketing for it, finding like that niche group or whatever that gives a shit about like a study kind of thing. But I'm doing them every day of the week, of like the work week, to make sure that I'm accountable to myself for doing the schoolwork. So I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and then whatever at that point, and just like get it started because I literally have to get it started because I have to get my schoolwork done for the day. Really, I just have to turn this mic down first. Holy shit. Why are you... Hello? Oh, there you are. I'm gonna turn this mic down like just a teeny bit. Is that too loud? No, it's still a little high, but yeah, mainly I have to order my books rental. I'm ordering them off of Amazon instead of the school's website because they're a little bit more expensive on the school's website, and I just really don't have time for books that I'm never going to read again. And I have my tea because I'm a tea girl now. Just an update on anybody, or for anybody that did watch my previous videos where I was talking about how I had like a lot of health issues going on. So basically, I was just really inflamed is the consensus. So I was having the heart issues, and I had started out having that first initial like tachycardic episode, and it was absurd. It was terrifying. I didn't like it at all. And I went to the cardiologist, and they were like, oh, it's anxiety. And I'm like, no, it's not anxiety, because I've had anxiety and this is not it. And then they put a Holter monitor on me, and they did all that. Not much came from that. And then I was going to my primary care, and they had written in the notes, because you can go back and look at the notes and see what they were saying that they may not have said to you. And they said, oh, previous medical history significant for anxiety, which was confusing to me because I had never been diagnosed with anxiety. That wasn't a thing. So I was like, I didn't have any documentation that would suggest that that would have been the case. So I was really like frustrated with her, and I was frustrated with my cardiologist on top of that. So I ended up going to a different practice because I was with UF Health, and then I switched to a different practice because I was like, absolutely not. Like, I just can't. There's 2 doctors now from your practice that are just trying to chalk me up to anxiety, and that's just not what we're doing here. So I ended up going to this new practice, and then I had gotten sick. So I was having like really bad stomach issues, and I went to the urgent care because I was like, this is what's going on. And they were like, we think you have a GI infection. Let's get you some antibiotics. They gave me Cipro. That was like not it at all. Like, that was just not the move, because it causes muscle tendon rupture, and it was violent. Like, my whole back, my arms, and everything locked up, and I was like, I can't deal with this. So I got off that medication, and then I got on Bactrim, which is like a substitute, and couldn't finish that out either. It was violent on my stomach, and I was like, I can't do this. So shortly after that, I got like violently ill, and I was having like really bad like bronchitis type symptoms, and I had a fever for a day, and that went away. And I went to the ER, and they were like, we're not going to test you for COVID, we're not going to test you for the flu, because, you know, you have a viral infection, there's not much we can do about it, whatever. I was like, okay. So they gave me like Vicodin, and it's just a cough suppressant. And then that following like 2 days or something like that, because it was New Year's, so everywhere was closed. I went back to the urgent care, and I was like, this is what's going on. They like looked in my nose and my ears, and they were like, oh my god, you are so swollen. And I was like, thanks, appreciate it. And they gave me a steroid instead, and I was on that steroid for a while, and I had dropped a crazy amount of weight in a short amount of time. And I had went back to, and I had been seeing a GI doctor and all that. And then I went back to my primary care, and they were like, okay, well, we have an inflammation issue, whatever. And then basically it was like a change your diet, and here's some general medication to take as well. So got that under control. When I got on the steroid and I started to de-swell, I literally, like, my heart rate went from a normal resting heart rate of like 70, 80, and I dropped down to 50. And then when I was moving around and stuff, I wasn't going over 100 in comparison to, I was like 165 just walking around. So yeah, we have found an answer. Change your diet, and yeah, go from there. Long process, but yeah, so anywho, okay, so that being said, we're gonna get started, and let me look for what the codes are on these books so we can just go ahead and order them, and then I guess do the stupid work that I don't want to do. But I wrote the books down. I only have to buy 2 books out of the 4 because I actually have the other 2 already. Yeah, so let's go and see. So I'm gonna pop this one down and actually bring it. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I'm gonna order these on Amazon first and then go from there. We can do the rest. Okay. The first book I have to have is Exploring Medical Language, because I have to take a medical terminology course. I don't have to take this specific course, but I do have to take a math course because they did not count my original biology class, because at Plymouth the biology class is like your science class, and then you have the lab that comes with it, and that's it. You don't have to take 2. It essentially double counts. And I don't want the flashcards. I want the book, ebook. Yeah, I want this one. So yeah, basically I have to take an unnecessary science class, so that's super fun. Yeah, so where did it go? What the heck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. But yeah, I have to take this unnecessary class, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna rent these both on the Kindle because I don't really need the paper version for these for my philosophy classes. Minus my philosophy classes, I need to have the paper version because I will not retain the information without the paper version. So rent now. I just want to rent it. It says rent now with 1 click, and that's not really how that works. Now, is it? No, it's not. But let's use this card, and let me actually get this done. Okay. I forgot what I was doing. And this is why we're doing the live streams, because I can't hold myself accountable. Like, I just can't do it. Continue. I really should have done this earlier, but it is what it is. And no one's in here anyway, so I can literally do whatever I want. Okay. And of course, my phone's on Do Not Disturb, so the code I need is blocked. Okay. So we're good to go. Place your order. Okay. And then, so we got that book. Now I need this. Excuse me. Okay. This is the 2021 version. I don't need this edition. Okay, so let's go up here and see what edition I need for this class. So this is for my race and ethnicity course, which is my anthropology class, which I don't care too much about because I have already taken a million classes like this. Not a million, but I've taken a good amount, and I do read the stuff in my personal time, so I don't really need all of this. Like, I don't need this. This is more so just for me to get my credits with UNF, and I chose something that would be easy for me instead of like picking a class that's going to be super hard. I tried to pick classes that are really easy for me now, just because I have to work, okay, and I don't have time to be writing a million papers and doing all that stuff. And I think that's one of the things about like my degree, is that a lot of it you can do in your own time. Like, philosophy majors can read any number of works and get a great, well-rounded background. The main thing that you need to do is communicate with other people, and go from there and have philosophical conversations with others. If you're not having philosophical conversations with others, you are doing yourself a disservice, because you can read all of the material and not have argumentative skills and not have good communication skills. So when you go to bring your ideas to others, you really miss the mark because you're not capable of having those conversations in real time. Rather than like having the conversation in your head and debating the ideas with just yourself, you really need to get in there and communicate with others. Otherwise, you're just not going to do well. And that's one thing that school is good for, because you have the discussion posts and stuff like that. But I mean, in real life, having these conversations is important. Okay, so he's saying 2018, but everything else is saying 2021. So is he tripping? Archie? That's very rude, sir. Archie's my dog. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see him. You'll see him more on my TikTok, actually. He likes to make an appearance in TikToks. He thinks he's important. He's important to me. But, okay. Let's see. 2018 edition. See what comes up with that. There isn't a 2018 edition. I don't know what he's talking about. There's literally not a 2018 version. He's tripping because there's not a 2018 version. Okay, let's try this again. Getting Real About Race 2018 edition. I don't think there is one. Oh, there is. Okay, I guess. He hurts. But that's the older one. I don't want that publishing date. I want 2018's publishing date. You guys are gonna hear Archie barking. It's what he does. I have tried everything under the sun to make that child stop barking, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It is what it is. It's what he does. So if you hear periodic barking, it's my man Archie, and there's nothing any of us can do about it. I truly cannot find this edition of this book, and I think he's tripping, to be honest. I will say I have the most difficult professors this semester. I have one that's like, you'll only address me by this, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I have this other one that's like, don't count on Canvas to tell you when your assignments are due. Well, how the fuck else would I know? I wouldn't, because that's what Canvas is for. But let him tell it. No, don't count on the announcements. And I'm just like, really, bro? Also, if I'm looking down a lot, I use multiple screens. So this screen is more so for like y'all to see that I am doing something. And then my actual computer I use as a second screen, and then I have one screen in front of me, and then sometimes I'll pop over to my iPad and have it mirror. So it really depends, but I take my notes on my iPad. So let's see. Okay. I'm gonna see. Let's look on Chegg. See what they got going on. Okay. So, I want the publishing edition of 2018. Search. So I guess it's this one. It's the first edition. If it's the first edition, then let's see what the publishing date is. Publisher description. Table of contents. It's not telling me the publishing date on this. This is ridiculous. Well, it can't be that edition because that one... Let's see the second edition. Rent. 2018. Ha! I found it. Okay. Well, if I buy it, might as well just buy this one. Add to cart. Check out. Connect using this. Okay. Okay, so this book I'm just buying because it's $15.99, so why not? Okay. Continue. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of the process that I go through when I'm buying my school books. I don't just immediately order them off of the school's website because sometimes it's ridiculous. So I'm ordering mine. One book is coming off of Amazon, the other one's coming off of Chegg. I rented from Amazon, and then the other one I purchased from Chegg. So just be careful when you're ordering your books because college in and of itself is a scam. And unfortunately, I had already started, so I might as well finish by now. But those are the little things I do to try and make it somewhat cheaper for myself because I'm an out-of-pocket student. Continue. Okay, I want to get it. I want to get it by the 18th. Oh, hell no. Well, I have to get it by Thursday. Yeah, I have to get it by Thursday at least. So, place order. Cool. Yay! I'm just gonna take a picture of that really quick. Okay, so I did good. I ordered my books. So let me just see. I work in order of like how many assignments I have. So yeah. Academic. These are announcements. This is due on... This isn't due until the 20th. So that's fine. I do have a quiz from chapter 1 this weekend from medical terminology. Oh, that's crazy. We have chapter 1, 2, and 3. So I guess... Okay, so I already did this. What? Oh, I didn't do that one. That's why. Yeah, okay. Teehee. There was an introduce yourself icebreaker that I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do it. So I did not. But I'm gonna take like a quick break because I've been going for like 20 minutes, and I think that's a good place to take a break. So yeah, I'm gonna take a hot second here. Then we'll come back and we'll actually look at our medical terminology class. So fun. Oh, I just had it. There we go. Okay, so we're back. We are back and ready to go. So we're gonna do one chapter of this medical terminology class, and then I am done for the night, because I don't really have anything due until this weekend, and I would rather I'd rather just wait throughout the week. There's some other stuff that I need to get done tonight, so yeah. The next thing, just to let you know now, that we're gonna live stream will be finishing my we're gonna live stream it tomorrow. Finishing this freaking Dr. Fate and Living Tribunal painting. So that's a time. It requires resin and some textured items, but we'll see. So let's go into the modules of this course. So introduce yourself and a syllabus. So we can just pop that open, and then I'm going to open up the textbook as well, and then open up my iPad, and we'll go from there. But if I just pop that open, why does this, I hate the way that this mouse connects, like, I hate the way the mouse connects and switches over to, oh, there it is, to the other monitor. It just doesn't go the way I want it to go, and it's very frustrating. But, okay, well, let's go to the App Store and download the stupid Kindle app. Kindle. Because it won't let me read the damn book without it being opened in Kindle. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. I am tired as shit though, because I did not. I'm coming off of essentially working from home for the last like 2.5 months, so it was very annoying to like go back to work and get adjusted again. So I'm a little bit more tired than usual, but that's okay. That's okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. It's gonna take forever to load. And I just have to log into my Kindle app and go from there. Okay. So we have our PowerPoint up, and then I have the book open. Go to beginning. Oh, it has to download in here too. Are you kidding? Okay. So I have my iPad. Dude, this mic is so sensitive. It picks up literally everything, which is crazy because when I film my YouTube videos, it does not pick up nearly as much. It's crazy how much it's picking up now. But depending on how long this freaking book takes to download, because it's pretty long, I may just go through the PowerPoint today and then read the rest tomorrow, because the PowerPoint is long in and of itself. The PowerPoint's 34 pages. But yeah, this class seems like it won't be too crazy. I have to I use Notability in my iPad for my notes. I do use GoodNotes sometimes, but I tend to just like Notability more. It's like $9.99 and you only have to purchase it once if you have, say you have like multiple Apple devices, you only have to purchase it one time and then it connects to all your other stuff. So that's nice. I like that. But what color pages do I want to have? Not that color. That's disgusting. Not that color either. Okay, we'll work with this one. Apply. But yeah, you can use it on your MacBook too. I like, turn up the threshold a little bit. Mo, you do realize Mo is my best friend and I don't know what a threshold is. So if you could identify that, that would be nice. Oh, I think I get what you're saying. Hello. Okay, I had to escape out of that because that would not be helpful to me. Okay, so yeah, I have to, I'm using Notability, like I said. I do like to, that's one thing that I have to figure out how to fix, because if I am on my computer and I have the two monitors up and then my iPad is connected to, it will connect the mouse to my iPad. So like I'm trying to get it to move from the monitors to my MacBook and it is just not working. And I'm like, oh, because it's on my, it's trying to move to my iPad, which I don't know why that happens or how that happens, because that is not something that I intentionally set up. It just exists that way. There we go. Mo, is it better now? Let me know. That would be nice. What? Oh. Okay. Well, that was a nice little lesson learned because my camera battery just died on me, which I knew that it had about an hour of filming time in there, so that was a good lesson to learn. I do have like 4 batteries, so I have a good amount of time under my belt, but so I have about 4 hours of streaming time if I'm not actively having my batteries on the charger. But that was a good lesson to learn to pay attention to the time. Cool. But yeah, so onto this PowerPoint. You can use Notability on your MacBook too. I typically don't, because I don't type my notes out. I simply write them in my iPad, and then sometimes if I need to review them, I will put them on my computer just to be able to read them, but I don't typically type them because I won't remember them if I type it. But 'tis irrelevant. Anyways, so I'm gonna put on music and I'm going to study, and you guys should study too, or read a book or something, and then we'll come back and talk about what we learned. Okay, so I'm flipping through this slide thing, and the first chapter is like a waste to study because majority of this is basic grammar, and then it's a good amount of it comes from linguistic, like my understanding of it comes from linguistic anthropology, which I have already taken and have a really good understanding of. So this one is kind of like a waste of my time to sort of sit here through. Now I do have to go back and read the chapter to get the vocab out of it, but I'm gonna do that on Wednesday because this isn't due until Sunday. So it's kind of like a waste of my time to be doing this. But right now, like I could be doing some other stuff that would be a little bit better. But yeah. So we've got an hour of a stream in. We did two great things. We ordered our books because we're still kind of in that first, second week, not really doing anything kind of deal. Ordered our books. We downloaded one book, and we'll pick up more on Wednesday because tomorrow is going to be a painting stream because I really need to finish this Dr. Fate and Living Tribunal painting. Not for anyone, but just for me, because I have a hard time completing paintings. I start them, I get into a mood, and then I forget that mood a few days later, and I don't feel like that anymore, and then I just can't finish it. But with this one and like getting into reading comics more, that's not really the case, and I kind of still feel what I was feeling when I started it, and I still have the same vision and direction. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish that tomorrow, or finish as much as I can. There's a lot of texture stuff that has to go into it, so I get that. Might not be doable to finish in one night, but hey, we are going to try to get as far as we can. But yeah, we've got a good hour of streaming. Learned some stuff about Streamlabs while going through this process. I also am learning about this mic, picking up everything and their mother, so that's super fun. And then yeah, so I'm gonna pop off here, and we will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll have a bit more fun doing the painting. So thank you for watching, anyone that will watch it once this is fully uploaded. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night and see you guys tomorrow. There we go.